So it's been 2 weeks since Armor King dropped, and how is Tekken 8 doing? Has the hype died down? Are things back to normal, back to default settings? Just what is going on in the world of Tekken 8? Well, first things first, let's talk about the player count. So when Armor King dropped, Tekken 8 actually peaked to about somewhere 10k players per day on average, which is amazing for the game. I don't remember the last time we got such numbers, so Armor King proved to be a huge success. Of course, I did make a video on this, but right now it's going down as expected. Player count is down to about 6k players only on Steam. Now, disclaimer, of course, this is just Steam numbers on PC. We don't have the console numbers. I don't know if there is a way to get console player data. If anyone has an idea, please do let me know. But this is what we have to work with as of right now, and this is what I'm going to be using. So numbers are back down to 6k. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna go even lower, down to about 4 to 5k, which has been the average daily player count for Tekken 8. So this is something expected, of course, when there's a new character added to the game. Everyone and their grandmother, especially more so for Armor King, had to try out this character. But now that they've played the character, they're like, okay, tried him out, he was fun, I'm moving on from this game, going back to what they were playing originally, or just not playing the game as much as they were. It's a new toy, okay? If you play with a new toy and you're kind of bored, you want a new toy. Basically, what's happening right now. But 6k is still a good number. It's really after 2 weeks, bro. After 2 weeks, that means that 2k more players is still better than what we had before, which was an average of 5 to 4k. So, yeah, Tekken 8 is still doing slash okay. I know these are not Street Fighter numbers. These are not 2xko numbers, but remember, Tekken is its own niche. It's one of the only full 3D fighting games out there, and it still holds high with these numbers, even though they are considered low in comparison to most of its competitors. So yeah, it's still doing pretty okay. Like I said, Tekken 8 will not die. Tekken 8 will not lose players, because this game has a very dedicated fan base, right? Even a bunch of new players. It's always going to have numbers of people dooming the game. Yeah, just let it go, bro. This game will not go anywhere. Speaking more of Tekken 8, we still haven't gotten an announcement considering the milestone in terms of units sold. The last time we got this update was back in February, where Tekken 8 hit 3 million units sold, which is still concerning for me. Remember, Tekken 8 sold 2 million units in its first 2 weeks, guys. First 2 weeks. And then it took a year to hit 3 million units. So they sold 1 million units after 1 year, which was announced February this year. And we haven't gotten any other update in terms of units sold, which, like I said, is concerning. I did talk about this as well in a video. I did say I predict they'll hit another 1 million probably later next year. I think the game won't sell as much as it sold, because of course they do have a history of backlash. I mean, we know what's been going on. Season 2 was a bust. You know, the scammy Tekken Shop stuff with the stage as well. So all that stuff has painted a very bad picture for the current Tekken team. And people are just not giving this game the money that they were before. People love Tekken so much, would throw money at it, like me included. The only thing I've bought is Season 2 because of Armor King, right? So if there are people like me, then there are a lot of people who haven't spent a lot of money on this game. And so for that fact, I don't think they'll announce a milestone this year in terms of units sold. The fact that we haven't even been getting Tekken talks anymore, honestly, it's very sus, and I'm kind of worried for Season 3, which I will talk about later. So hopefully at the Tekken World Tour Finals, we do get an announcement of a milestone, right? Because if we do get that milestone, I think we're more than guaranteed to get a Season 3, maybe even Season 4. But as right now, it's yeah, bro, it's kind of scary, man. It's kind of scary, bro. Like, where's the 4 milli? Where's the 4 milli? Hey, Namco, talk to your boy, man. What is going on? Where is the 4 milli units sold? We just have to wait and see. Talking more about the competitive scene, we did have Takedown going on in Pakistan over the weekend, and this is being considered one of the most difficult tournaments ever held in Tekken history. And honestly, I would not argue because the talent that Pakistan has is insane, bro. Is insane. There are so many top players drowning in pools, getting cooked. Even Aslan Ash got like 6-0'd by some guy you've never heard of. With all due respect to the guy that beat Aslan Ash, of course. So it's kind of insane that you would just like Pakistan is like an unexplored region, bro. Like these guys are super freaking strong. Like even the winner of the tournament, right? Osama Abbas, if that's his correct name, forgive me if I've butchered it. Osama plays Eddie and he won the tournament. And I've always said, man, people sleep on Eddie, man. Tialis putting Eddie and Lotia. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? I've always said Eddie is so slept on. This character is super freaking strong. Plus frames, one of the best mix-ups in the game. He's got good homing, up forward 4. Maybe not a good sidestep, but his sidestep is still better than what he had in Tekken 7. He has 3+4, which is basically Claudio down back 1+2. Like, Eddie is slept on, and for me, I don't get it, because this is one of the most successful Tekken 8 tournament characters. Like, how many Eddies have we seen in top 8, right? So Osama has just put Eddie on the map. I mean, he was already on the map. This is underrated, but like people have now seen that, okay, Eddie is kind of cracked. So yeah, Osama took the tournament with Eddie, which was refreshing to see. Tired of Annas, Ninas, and Drags. It was nice seeing an Eddie win a tourney. And the character diversity in Pakistan is insane. These guys make any character look ridiculous. The Devil Jin in top 8. There was a Clive, It was good. Kazuya as well. It was a good Tony. Nice seeing character variety. And I've always said Tekken 8 has a bunch of strong characters. Of course, win rate, lowest win rate 48%. I'm like a parrot. I'm like a parrot at this time. Busy saying the same shit over and over again. Every character is strong AF. Don't sleep on your main. Don't make a bunch of shitty ass excuses about your character. No, every character is viable. You just have to put in the time and work. And yeah, it might work a little more, but like viability is there. Every character is viable. So Takedown was insane. Pretty fun tournament, all things considered. So going back to the whole unit sold and us most likely not getting a season 4, talking about season 3, I think season 3 is a given. We have to get this S3. I've spoken about this as well. We might be getting PS6 in 2027 at the end of the year. So that gives us 2 years basically. So that's highly likely we might get season 3 for next year and season 4 for the other year until we get Tekken 9 maybe in 2028, right? So it adds up. Now, I said we will get a season 3, but I don't think we'll get a season 4. I think Namco might end support at season 4 with the way things are going right now. But again, we need to see that unit sold and then base judgment off of that, because that's all we have to work with. These guys' communication is not the best. So speaking of season 3, there's an interesting post that Moonslayer posted on Twitter where he said the most requested for characters to return in season 3. I think Lei was number 1. We had Julia, there was Olga, there was Miguel, and the list is good. Okay, these are characters I wouldn't mind coming back. And I don't know where this data comes from. I don't know how he researched on this, but hey, I guess something I can talk about. So season 3 characters, probably make a separate video for this, but season 3, man, who would I want to see? First things first, guys, I think Olga, we need an Olga. I think at this point, with Mia coming to the game, it's warranted we do get an Olga. Whether it's this new version from Madagascar, I hope he does have the traits of the original Olga. True Olga and an Olga. I think the version we saw was True Olga. So Olga, I want to see the version that they'll go with. If he comes like pale white Olga, I don't know how that might look, but hey, that would be sick. So I think Olga should be the first character. I think we should get another guest character because we got a new character for season 2. Season 3, second character should be a guest character. And I do hope this time it's a character that's more grounded, more martial arts focused, just hand to hand. For fuck's sakes, I'm tired of these weapon characters, bro. Noctis, Negan, Clive, like please. Just a nice basic hand-to-hand martial arts character is what I'd want to see for a guest character, right? Tifa, I think I'm tired of Final Fantasy at this point. I'm tired of the Tifa cries. Yakuza, Mibaki, those would be good options as well. I've talked about this so many times, but hey, at this point, these guys are unpredictable as fuck. Probably get some random Soul Calibur-esque character again. Hey, but anyway, Olga with the first character. DLC should be a guest character for the second slot. That leaves 2 slots, which are very, very important. Now, Lei was the most popular character, or most requested for character. And the thing about Lei, right? People don't play Lei. I think this is a given. People don't play Lei for the life of it. Now, the reason why I think people don't play Lei, it's kind of like the way Raven is, right? Raven, Leroy, Zafina. Okay, excluding Leroy, right? Let's talk about Raven and Zafina. These are very unorthodox characters that require you to get into the character, put in time to actually understand how the character works. Because at first glance, looking at the character, they don't look very appealing. You cannot mash with these characters, right? You cannot mash and do cool shit. So a new player can't pick up Zafina, mash and do cool shit. Pick up Raven, mash and do cool shit. So that also works with Lei. If I pick up Lei and then mash, don't do cool shit because Lei is sleeping on the ground, he's getting drunk, going to stances, and they'll be like, okay, this character is kind of hard, I'll drop the character. I always say we do need characters like that in the game. Not every character should have 100% play rate. No, we do need unorthodox niche characters that satisfy a certain number of people that love that sort of archetype. And let's be honest, guys, Lei is a very, very iconic character. He is super iconic. So I wouldn't mind having Lei back, but I know people won't play him. But one thing they can do to fix that is just work on his redesign. Give him the drip of his life in Tekken 8. Then rework a lot of his stuff. I think Lei has so many old animations, especially in Tekken 7. So many old animations like Tekken 2 that need to be reworked. Tekken 8 drip and reworked martial artist. Like, I want Lei to go full martial art. Drop the cop stuff, let him go in retirement, let him become a full cracked on 5-form animal martial artist, right? Cracked out of his mind, a serious character, maybe joking around, Jackie Chan style, still there, but let him have that kick-ass thing with him going on. I think that might play a huge role, a huge difference on Lei's popularity. So yes, I would want Lei back. Personally, I would want Olga. Then of course the guest character is a given, Lei, and then for the last slot, it's kind of a difficult one, but I think it has to be a female character, and I wouldn't mind Julia or Kunimitsu actually coming back. And I think that would be my prediction for Season 3. Of course, I'll make a specific video for Season 3, but as of now, yeah, I think those would be a good choice for Season 3. I would like to hear yours. You let me know how you feel about this list. So anyway, boys, I'll talk about the game in general. As for me right now, I'm kind of done playing Armor King in ranked, boys. Yeah, I have tried ranked. I have tried ranked so many times, but I've mentioned it so many times as well, but I get burnt out so fucking fast. I can't play ranked for more than an hour or 2 until it's like, okay, my brain is just dead. Running into Lydias, and there are so many fucking Lydias right now, bro. That character, oh my days, you're just guessing, bro, like this shit is exhausting, right? Tekken 8 for me is not fun competitively to play. That applies to ranked and tournaments. The game is very fun to watch. They made it for spectators' point of view, right? Even Arthur Ash has mentioned that no matter what state Tekken 8 is in or Tekken is in, it's always fun to watch because you are not the one going through the cheap ass shit that you have to deal with in this game. Oh my god. It's so draining. So I'm off ranked again. Of course, I don't do competitive anymore. So I haven't been playing Tekken all that much. I've been playing a lot of Division 2, a new game I've gotten into. I highly suggest it. Only $5 as of right now. It's still on sale. So if you're looking for something to play that is grindy, it's a very grind heavy game, has build diversity, I do suggest some Division 2. But of course, I do play Path of Exile 2, playing some Hogwarts Legacy as well. So I'm just kind of chilling, guys, and I apologize for the lack of content. I am kind of chilling. But I will get back into the grind. Now, boys, how are you doing with Tekken 8? How do you feel about the game? Do you feel we'll get a season 3, season 4? Talk to your boy. Thank you so much, as usual, for taking the time to watch this video. If you've made this far, please don't forget to hit that like button, sub if you're new. And as usual, boys, with the frame data be ever in your favor. GG.